Okay. So I'm leaving from work now. I'm going to try to tell my story of what happened, of what the relationship that got me into that where I began my spiritual journey. This is what led me to my spiritual awakening. What the hell are you doing? Sorry about that. So, here's what happened. When I was 23 years old in 2009, I met a guy who I clicked with instantly. I met him at work. We clicked instantly. And then we were involved. I'm going to condense this story because I did this 26-minute vlog the other day, and yeah, you can't upload that vlog. So, anyways, we were involved on and off for 4 years. It was really hard to keep that relationship together, but we were best friends. It was crazy. Like, I tried for 4 years for him to commit, because, like, when I first met him, I knew we were going to be friends. I knew we were going to be friends, that I could even talk to him, because I don't talk to people. I mean, I talk to people, but I don't go up to guys and talk to them. I don't really flirt. When I like guys, I go kindergarten style and start, like, I just don't talk to you. At 30 years old, I talk to you now. I talk to people now, but back then, when I was 23, no. I was 23 and never been in a relationship, and for me to just go up and talk to him, like, there had to be something special about him, you know? And I just clicked with him. It was like natural. I didn't even have to try, really. I was nervous, but I wasn't, like, for some reason, something just kept on telling me to talk to him. And I instantly just gravitated towards him. And so we talked we didn't really start talking until 2010. That's when we really started talking, like hanging out. You know, I'd go to his house, we'd go to a movie and that. But that's when he started pushing me away towards the end of 2010, the middle, like, end of summer. And that was my first sign, what is going on? Like, why are you pushing me away? And it just, from then, so we didn't talk for a little while, because I got mad at him for doing that. I thought he was playing me. I thought he was being a player. I thought, no, I ain't doing this. And then I actually moved away. I went to my dad's, and then I came back, like, beginning of 2011, and then we started talking again. And we were getting close, talking and that, hanging out, and then he started pushing me away again. And so then, of course, I got mad at him again, and then we separated. And we did this for 4 years. This getting close, talking, hanging out, and then I'd get close. According to him, I wanted to go out too much. That's the reason why he doesn't. So in other words, I was clingy. I was not clingy. Like, I am the opposite of clingy. To him, I'm clingy. But I mean, I'm probably one of the, like, least affectionate girls. But that's a whole nother story. But anyways, yeah, it was heartbreaking. When in 2014 is when all the crap hit the fan, and that's when I was just like, I'm done with this, because I had moved again. I moved twice in 4 years because I couldn't handle him leaving, or him leaving pretty much. I couldn't handle him leaving. So in a span of 4 years, I moved twice. But we also, like, we went on trips together. I mean, we'd go places. It wasn't like, oh, we never did anything. And we went on a beach trip. That was like one of the best days ever. But anyways, yeah, we'd I don't know. And then in 2014 is when I was like, I'm done. I was fed up with this cycle that we did. This getting close, and then we'd push him, and then he'd push me away and distance himself, and then I'd get mad at him and I wouldn't talk to him, and then we'd miss each other or whatever happened, and then we'd start talking again, and it going on for 4 years. That's crazy. So I was like, I'm done. I can't do this no more. And he's just left, just like that. 4 years, he just left. At all that I put into that relationship, all that effort I put into that relationship, and he just, goodbye. He still wanted to be friends, but I can't. And the reason I couldn't be friends is because I could not imagine seeing him with some other girl, knowing that he didn't even give us a chance. We had technically been friends with benefits for 4 years. Even though we acted pretty much like boyfriend and girlfriend, there was no commitment. So we didn't have a label. So I mean, like, I don't even know what to call us. Even though we were technically boyfriend and girlfriend, we didn't have a label though. We never labeled ourselves that. But yeah, so that year I went into deep depression. I was super depressed. Like, almost suicidal. I would go through intersections hoping I would get hit. Like that kind of depression. I couldn't get up at bed in the morning. I lost like 30 something pounds like throughout the year. It was crazy. And but yeah, that's what led me to my spiritual awakening, because I was so depressed and just so, like, I didn't know what to do. My anxiety was crazy. I've had anxiety all my life, but it intensified during this relationship. And so the anxiety was crazy. And I don't know why. And we still talked after we separated in 2014. Like, we stopped being that kind of close. We still talked for 2 years, 2015 and this year. I literally stopped talking to him in April because I realized that we could not be friends. I could not be friends with someone anymore. Like I said, knowing that he was in a relation, knowing that he was with somebody, it wouldn't be the same. I don't know how people do that. Like, does it not hit your heart every time? Does it not hit your heart every time? Seeing your your ex with someone else. Like, how does that not? I love him. I do love him. And he'd be like, I know he probably is like, well, why can't you talk to me? Why you can't be friends with me anymore? I can't do it. I tried. I cannot be friends with someone that I love more than a friend, because it'll hurt me so much that I'd rather just let go completely. And that's probably why I tried so hard for it to work. I wanted it to work, and then also I wanted it to work because of my own selfish reasons, I realized afterwards. But because he was pretty much a drug to me. Like, I didn't want to deal with my own anxiety, so when I was with him, my anxiety would go away. But as soon as he would leave, my anxiety would skyrocket. because I didn't know what he was doing, if he was going to leave. It was crazy. And I don't know. I mean, I miss him to death. And it's still crazy that we don't talk anymore. Like, we used to be so talk. Like, we were best friends. So how we just don't talk anymore. And I want to talk to him. I do. But I know that when my feelings are still there, they will always be there. And I just don't want to feel that pain anymore. I don't want to feel that pain anymore. That was the worst pain I have ever been in my entire 30 years of living. 2014. Not only that, I was taking care of my grandmother who was dying. So I was depressed because here's my best friend is gone. He's with somebody else. Which their relationship didn't last, but still, that he just left like that. And he says the reason that he does not want a relationship with me is because he does not like serious relationships. He does not like commitment. And the last conversation we had was, I told him that I wanted commitment. He said he was not going to change. And I said, you're just hurting yourself. And he's like, it's fine with me. And so I asked him if he didn't, I asked him if he, what was I going to say? I asked him if he didn't think I had to change, because I had to change, I changed when he left. When he left, I had no choice but to change. I had no choice but to learn to live by myself. And that's when my spiritual journey started. And I think next video, I'm going to tell you, that's the relationship that caused my, that began my spiritual journey. And I think next video I'm going to talk about how, what happened. What all happened during my spiritual awakening, and that. It's going to be crazy, because I still can't believe some of the stuff that happened. But, alrighty. I will talk to you later.